I'm live. How are you? I'm doing good today. Excuse the glare in the back. Let me see if I can cover up my big head like an eclipse. So, how are y'all today? Are y'all doing good? Good morning. Hi, Marla. Or wait, I can't see. Okay, yeah, it's Marla. How are you? Hi, Tamara. How are you? Okay, so we're going to talk about how anyone can upgrade their partner or in partner status. You don't have to stay where you are. You don't have to stay stuck where you are, or deal with what you're dealing with, or feel like you can only attract a certain status of partner. Okay. Um, so when how you think is what you're going to attract. So if you only think you deserve a type of partner that is going to treat you bad, not going to support you, broke, and all that kind of stuff, that's exactly what you're going to keep attracting to you because you don't feel like you deserve better. Okay. So if you get into the mindset first that you deserve better and you believe that, that's when people that are going to benefit your lifestyle are going to start coming into it. Okay. So make sure if you feel like you deserve better, to start acting like you deserve better and start taking actions to let the world know that you deserve better, because people will treat you like you treat yourself. Okay. For example, if you walk in and you're looking very homely and raggedy and you sit down at a restaurant, the waitress, she's not going to treat you as good as a person who walks in dressed nice, smelling good, walking confident. You know, she's going to treat that person better. Why? Because that person has standards that are visible. Okay. And so she knows that if she does not treat her a certain way, that she's not going to get tipped because this lady's standards is high versus your standards. If you walked into a place looking raggedy, oh, you're used to bad treatment. You don't even treat yourself right. So, I don't really care because I don't think you're going to give me a tip anyway. So I'm not going to treat you as nice as this other person. Now, don't let money have anything to do with it, because that lady who's dressed super nice, she could be like, shopping at Goodwill, finding designer brands on sale, making fashion out of thrift items, but she has that mindset and that mentality, and she treats herself better and feels better about herself. So therefore, that's what she's going to attract. The people are going to give her their A-list treatment. So it's the same way with men, ladies. If you walk somewhere and you're in tight clothes, boobs all hanging out, everything showing, the man is going to pick up on that and say, okay, she's giving off a very sexual energy. So I don't think that she could be wife, but maybe I could sleep with her. So they're going to gravitate towards that. And they're not even going to take anything you say seriously. They're not going to consider you a wife. They're not going to take you to meet their parents with stuff hanging out like that. Okay. You're going to be put on a different shelf. Your shelf is, I'll call you when I have urges. Okay. Now, if he walks in, he sees a very classic lady who's well put together, who is very confident in herself, who obviously looks like she loves herself and has high standards. She's covered up, she's respectable. He's going to treat her that way. He's going to approach her totally different. He's not going to come up and say, hey, baby, how you doing? What's your name? Blah, blah. He's going to say, you look very nice today, um, things like that. He's not going to automatically try to sleep with her. He's going to try to get to know her, make friends with her, impress her, try to see how she responds to him. So he's going to be at her mercy. You know what I mean? So that would lead to a courtship. Okay. So if it was with the other woman with all the things showing, that's going to lead to late night calls, no commitment. That's going to lead to, um, you know, friends with benefits, but it's not going to lead to something serious. And yes, these kind of men will have both type of women. Okay, they're only going to wife one type though. Okay, so y'all remember that. Oh, and also, like, okay, so ladies, I know a lot of y'all don't have a lot of money to work with. Y'all have expenses. And like I said, anyone can upgrade partners. But first, you got to upgrade yourself, okay? Because that's how you attract the upgraded person. You got to upgrade your looks, your speech, the places you hang out, your ideas. So, if you don't have a lot of cash, go to one of those really nice resale shops. Go to Goodwill, Select, and they have Michael Kors clothing. They have nice shoes. They have the designer rack, and you're not going to pay that much, okay? So you can get cute for cheap these days. You can, Target sells cute clothes. So it's just what you pick out. Don't pick a bunch of crazy looking patterns, okay? That screams out, too much, it's too much. Try to stick with neutral colors. Try to stick with things that don't have a lot of pattern on them, unless they're classic patterns like stripes or something. And try to, pick out items that look classy, that can take you to any place. You know what I'm saying? Focus on how you speak, how you walk, because some people walk hunched down or hunched over, like the world is on their shoulder. Stand up straight, stick your boobs out, walk straight. A lot of people will judge you by your posture as well. Okay. Yeah, there's lots of videos on YouTube that will teach you how to dress and blah 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 blah. So basically, before you can upgrade partners, you got to upgrade yourself, upgrade your thinking too. If you're going to try to upgrade a partner and you feel like you don't belong in certain environments, then how's that going to work? Okay, so you need to go into those environments alone and practice just feeling like you belong. You know what I'm saying? Go into environments that wealthy people are in and feel like you belong. Dress like you belong. Act like you belong. That's where you belong. Okay? If that's where you see yourself in 10 years, married to some guy that is wealthy, then that's where you belong anyway. So get in there and start getting all that energy, getting all that frequency of belonging there. So the next time you go, you just, oh yes, I know where the bathroom is. Oh yes, a bartender, I'll have my regular. Then you belong, okay? A lot of people are scared to get out of their little box or their environment because they're afraid of rejection, okay? People do not reject confidence or money, okay? If you have confidence and enough money to buy you a drink, you belong, okay? I have in my Facebook group, someone, I'm not going to name their name, but if you're in the group, someone told me a story about how they just moved to New York. They told the group the story. But they just moved to New York and they didn't have a lot of money, but they wanted to get in that frequency of wealth. So, they took out their clothes and, they all matched. They were nice. But they were athletic, it was athletic wear, but it was nice athletic wear. And they went into one of the nicest department stores in New York and walked around with confidence, looked at shoes, looked at clothing, talked to the staff. And, at first they felt like, I can do this, I'm confident, blah, 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 blah. And before they knew it, the staff was like talking to them, giving them the inside scoops, treating them as if they were already, wealthy, a client that was wealthy, a customer that was wealthy. And, that feels good, it makes you feel like you belong. So the next time you walk in there and, the staff, the people who are shopping, who are obviously wealthy, will see that the staff and that you're comfortable in there, and they will associate you on their level. Okay, so that's how you have to do stuff. You can't be afraid. Fear is the only thing that holds people back. Fear. What are you scared of? What's the worst they can do? Call security. And they're not going to do that because that's going to cause a lot of attention and negative attention. So put on your best outfit, make sure you look good, don't smell good, you know, all that kind of stuff, and go somewhere and sit there until you feel you belong, okay? And before you know it, people are going to start associating you and with being successful and prosperous, and they're going to gravitate towards you, and that's how you attract your upgraded partner, okay? Right? Yes, people are attracted to confidence, okay? Think about this. Have you ever seen a guy and they were just very confident and they were blah, 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 and everybody was attracted to them? Like, people were attracted to them like flies because of their confidence, right? They might not have had the best things in the world, the best cars, the nicest house, but their confidence is what attracted people, you know, and then opportunities came because of their energy. Opportunities came to them, and eventually they did upgrade to those nice things that everyone else had, because your confidence in yourself attracts other confident people, other successful people, okay? So that's how you have to get with yourself. A lot of people walk around feeling defeated, like they'll never find someone better, and that's all they can get is what's laying on their couch at home. And you know, they don't even realize that there's somebody else out there looking for someone exactly like you. You know, I have all the money in the world, I just don't have the woman I want. You know, there are beautiful women, flawless women walking around with broke, bum boyfriends who cheat on them and treat them like trash. Okay, there's some guy out there with a wallet full of money, a bank account full of money, wishing he had someone that looked like you. Okay, and guys, don't even come, because y'all don't even know half the stuff that goes on in the real world with women. Okay, I think, have y'all ever seen Nino Brown on Facebook? His videos are hilarious. Okay, his videos are hilarious. He had a video, and I put it up in my group, talking about gold diggers are not for working men. And you know, he was trying to be nice, but you could tell he was kind of calling out men who are chasing after, you know, certain women that they can't have, and because they work a regular job and they'll never have the type of money that, you know, the gold digger really wants. So the gold digger will eventually stop messing with them and move on to something bigger, because, you know, she starts to feel guilty about taking his little check. So he was advising guys who work a 9 to 5 to go get a woman that's working too, and y'all build together. But he was like, these gold diggers are not for you. So basically what he was saying in a nutshell is, stop chasing gold diggers. You're not going to ever catch one unless you're rich. Okay? They're not even targeting you. You're targeting them. Okay? So a lot of men say, oh, well, I don't want no gold digger. Oh, gold diggers aren't targeting you. You're targeting them. You're approaching them. You're coming at them. You're, maybe, what's your number? Let me take care of you. I got this bill. Knowing that your car note is 2 months behind. Gold diggers don't target broke men. So if y'all are mad at gold diggers, don't be mad at us. Be mad at yourself. You're the one that approached. You know, it's like, no gold digger is gonna go approach some man that drives, you know, an average car and works an average job. That ain't gonna happen unless it's an emergency situation. Okay? Emergency. Right? Okay. Now, I'm not trying to put down people. I'm just being very honest. Okay. Okay. I don't know what eating disorder. Someone hasn't had sex and developed an eating disorder and have performance anxiety. What do I do? Fix the problem, you know? If you haven't done nothing for 3 months, gain weight, and feel like you can't do nothing because you feel uncomfortable in your body, then lose weight, you know? Or gain the confidence you need to go and get it just like you are. There's only 2 choices you got. That's the only 2 choices you got. Lose it or claim it and flaunt it. Either way, you got a choice. They make plus size lingerie, and no man ever turned down no woman for sex because they was fat. Okay, believe me. Anyways, oh, were you a man? ED. I thought ED was eating disorder. Somebody said erectile dysfunction. Oh, okay. So if you're a man and you have erectile dysfunction and you gain weight and you have performance anxiety, um, and you can't take Viagra, well, I feel like you will need to start making a lot of money. That might boost your confidence because, you know, if you can't motivate yourself and if you can't motivate yourself to lose weight and, you know, you can't get your stuff up, you don't feel masculine. You know, and the only other way to feel masculine is to have something, is to be successful, is to have all the other things, all the other trappings of masculinity, success, wealth, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And women are automatically attracted to that. Um, and maybe it will help your confidence, and maybe it will help you lose the weight, and maybe it will help you gain, you know, your confidence back. And then maybe, you know, if you're on some type of medication that causes the ED, you could probably get off if you get healthier. You know what I'm saying? And there's lots of women who are gold diggers and they're with rich men who can't get it up, and that's why they're with them. You know, that's the main reason they're with them, because they don't want to have sex. They just want companionship and some money. Okay. Y'all can't give me all these like initials and stuff, because I'm gonna make up my own meaning for them. Y'all gotta spill it out. Okay, he has been losing weight slowly, but he's still scared and can't stay. Maybe he's gay. You ever thought about that? Any man that can't do this, either not attracted to you, or they're gay, or they got medication problems. You know what I'm saying? They could have like high blood pressure, because that's also causes it. Mm-hmm. Bye bye. Someone says bye. Kimberly says bye. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on too long. Maybe 20 more minutes. Um, okay, so okay, Ben, men, I know a lot of men are watching. Not too many, but men, how can you upgrade on a woman? Okay, let me give y'all the other side of the story. Okay, men, if you're always attracting women who you don't feel motivated by, now I'm gonna be honest, okay? The woman that will change your life, that will upgrade you as well just by dating her, is the type of woman that motivates you to want to be a better man. If you're dating a woman who does not make you feel like you want to go be a better person, make more money, accomplish more in life, then that's the wrong woman. Okay? If you're with a woman who makes you want to give up on life, quit your job, or not even want to be around her and embarrassed of her, that's not the woman for you. The woman for you is the one that makes you get up every morning and go get it, and ask for promotions, and think about starting your own business, and imagining her as your wife. That's the right woman. If you're dating someone and you can't think about them like that, you're wasting your time. Okay, this is how women see men. This is why women always want this commitment real quick. This is why women are always serious about when they date and who they're dating, because this is how we see y'all. We want to better ourselves and better our lives, so we look for the man that can do that. And men just keep looking for sex, and sex don't better nobody's life. You know, it will cost you in the long run if you're not having sex with the right person. You know what I'm saying? If you're just having sex to have sex, you're losing energy, time, and money. Okay? If you're sleeping with a woman who motivates you to get up and become a millionaire, you're benefiting from that sex. Okay? I'm not gonna lie, I motivated my husband into higher salaries, bigger houses, nicer cars, okay? Just by being me. Why? Because he knows my standards, what I expect, what I could have had, what I should have had, okay? So if you don't have that type of, look at Steve Harvey, okay, and his new wife, what's her name, Marjorie, whatever. He he went from, country to, Versace, because this lady, she upgraded him. She told him how to dress, how to speak, take that wig off your head, cut that flat top off, upgrade, I need this, I need that. And he blew up even more. Now he's a game show host, got his own show, books, all this stuff. He woke up only wanting to please her. That's the kind of woman you need, men. Okay, if that's not the kind of woman you have, you are in that relationship and you settled. Okay, you settled. You settled. You were looking for a mama and a free place to live and free sex. But when you wake up every morning, you don't feel a purpose. You don't feel a drive. You don't feel nothing because your woman is the wrong one. Okay? Y'all remember that movie Scarface? When Al Pacino saw what's her name, Michelle Pfeiffer, he was like, "That's the one. That's gonna be my wife." And he pushed it to the limit. He pushed it to the limit until he got his wife. Okay, he woke up every day, sold drugs, murdered people so he could get this woman. Okay, that's a bad example, but that's what that's what pushed him. That's what pushed him. And he wouldn't have ever got that successful if that woman wouldn't have disrespected him in that car that day when he said, "I don't fuck with the help." He said, "Okay, I'm show you some help." So if y'all haven't seen Scarface, y'all go watch Scarface. Okay. How are you today? What? Okay. Oh, someone says married men live longer than single men. That's true. My husband should have been dead. Okay. Um, if I wouldn't have married him, he'd be in the casket. Okay. Because I changed his diet. I changed the way he eats, what he drinks, the type of food. All that. He used to be real bad. So, I think his lifespan has gotten longer. Plus, we had kids, and now he has something to live for. How do you motivate a man? By having high standards and making sure that they like you more than you like them, because they're going to do anything they need to do to please you, which is impress you, compete with other men to keep you, because it's always a competition, unless you're married, and it's still a competition. But in order to keep you happy and not entertaining any other thoughts, a man has to be giving you exactly what you want. So someone keeps asking about piercings and stuff like that. Blah 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 blah. I have facial piercings. Some people don't like what to say when they give a nasty comment about them. Okay, well, if you have facial piercings and like a lot of tattoos and things like that, you need to understand that not everybody finds that attractive, and then a lot of people do. So you just need to gravitate towards those people that do. Okay, there are a lot of successful alternative type guys out there. People that own tattoo shops, artists, things like that. So you have to kind of go towards that area of, partners, instead of, the classic corporate, boring people that don't like all of this. You're going to have to go over here or take them out. I don't know, whatever you think is best. But not everyone is going to accept that. That's why your mom always say, don't get a bunch of tattoos and piercings, because when you get old, ain't nobody want to marry you. And that's true. I didn't have any tattoos when I got married. I only had my ears pierced, and that's it. And that was a plus, because my husband was like, "Do you have any tattoos?" I was like, "Nope." And I think that was something that a lot of men like, just depending on who they are. If they're they got tattoos. They don't want like a bunch of tattoos all over their woman, because sometimes it's like, okay, tattoos have meanings behind them. If you got a tattoo with your ex-boyfriend, that memory is always going to be there and a reminder. If you got a tattoo with his name on it or some initials on it, he's always going to be wondering what those initials mean, and if you lied to him about it. So it's kind of distracting, and it takes away from, if you're going to get tattoos, get them after you're married. Okay, that's my advice. If you already have them, then that's fine. These days, people like know people have tattoos, but I'm saying if you don't have any yet, at least wait or get a classy one in a place where it doesn't show and it's not, crazy looking, unless that's the kind of man you want as well. You know what I'm saying? Okay, a guy that you've been dating with for the last 2 months will come up to every excuse to keep him from his apartment. What do you think? We spent a lot of time together, but he's acting. Okay, so if somebody won't let you come over their house, that's a big red flag. Okay, that's a big red flag. It's three things: someone lives there with him, um, he ain't got no furniture, or he has many girls that come over there, and he don't want you bumping into none of them and popping up. Okay, you're not welcome. So, um, I don't know. Like, I would just ignore it. I would be like, oh, you know what? I would just start making fun of it. Like, I would come to my own conclusion and joke with him about it, and that way he'll finally let you see it if there's no problem. Like, I would say, oh yeah, we can't go to his, like if you're out and about, and you'll say, oh, you know what, I'm tired, drive me all the way back home, or I'm gonna go with my house because I know you won't let me in yours. You probably got roaches or something. Just have a little sly comment. Oh, you probably got roaches and rats or something. I understand. They sell insect foggers at Walmart, you know. And then he'll be like, oh, I ain't got no roaches. Okay, and then the next time you'll say, oh, okay, well, I don't want to, I got to go home because I know you got probably some type of roommate situation going on you don't want me to know about. So, no, I don't got no roommate, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so the next time you'll be like, okay, well, I'm going to go home since, maybe you probably still live with your mom. Eventually, he's going to get tired of these comments and take you to his house because you're already painting a picture in your head that might not even be true, and now he has to live with the fact that you feel like he has roaches and rats and roommates and still live with his mama. So he's got to, he's that's not impressive. So he's got to correct the situation. So whatever it is, he's gonna correct it within that time period, and then you'll be invited over. But you got to work on it. It can't just be instant because he needs time to fix whatever's going on over there. You know what I'm saying? Right? Okay. Roaches. I'm 25. My sugar daddy's 55. I use him to buy me things, but now he wants to take it a step further. I don't know how to give him the runaround nicely, but I still want him to buy me things. This is the funny part. Okay. So, you with someone, you don't want to have sex. Tell them you don't sleep with men outside of a committed relationship. And when you say committed, that means you have to, treat me like, we're going to be together. We're going to be married, and when I'm in a committed relationship, I have certain standards. All bills have to be paid. You got to pay my mortgage, my house, my lights, all these things. Because, once I submit, use the word submit. Once I submit to a man, I want to feel comfortable and protected. And, I'm giving, my body to someone, and I expect to feel secure and protected in that relationship, So if you want to sleep with me, we're going to have to, have some type of direct deposit situation going on. All my bills have to be paid. Blah, 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 blah. And say, I take my body seriously. I don't just give it away to anyone. And I feel really strongly about this. And just like give them this whole speech and look sincere and be dressed really innocent and be like, yes, material things are nice. I love the security and blah, 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 blah. But if I'm going to commit to a relationship with a mature, gentleman, I really want to, be in a relationship, So he's going to be like, if he commits to you and he says, I'm going to pay everything, don't even worry about it, blah, 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 blah. And he's going to sign up for all that, and you still don't want to sleep with him, then you just say, okay, well, I'm going to really think about it, and I'm going to consider if I, am ready for a relationship right now. And then he'll be like, okay. And that is when you're going to get the most stuff, because now he's trying to impress you and convince you to get in a committed relationship with him. So he's going to be buying you extra stuff. And then you can use that time to go look for someone new and still get your stuff before you exit. Okay? I know it's a tricky trick, but it works. Okay, bye. Thanks for asking that question. I gotta go in 10 minutes, y'all. I have a consultation. Dating a man whose divorce isn't final yet. You're the rebound, and don't take it seriously. Okay? Just get what you can out of it. If you're dating a man who's not yet divorced, they're not trying to get right back into a relationship or married. They trying to have fun. They just got free. You're the rebound. Okay, anyways. I've been seeing a man, he's married, although his marriage is on the rocks. He wants me to wait until he's divorced. It has been 1 year. Okay, again, if you're put on waiting list, that means you're not priority. So get some other options. How to exit the game when you're done using a man. A, get pregnant by someone else fictitiously. Oh, I'm pregnant by my ex-boyfriend. Then he's going to say, bye, Felicia. That's how you exit. Or you say, I'm moving. I'm moving. Or you say, I'm getting back with my ex. Okay, what else? Thank you. Thank you. Someone said my makeup is lovely. Okay. How do you make friendships when you're the only one married? I don't know. I don't have any single friends. Everybody I know is married, but I don't really have too many friends either. No, they're not going to want to hang around you because you're not going to be any fun anymore. So, only hang out with them when you're free of kids and husband, and y'all can actually go and hang out together, and don't talk about marriage and stuff while you're with them. Make it seem like old times. Okay. Thanks. Anyone experienced a millionaire dating site? Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, how do you maintain? Okay. I'm trying to read some of the questions before I go. And don't listen to the men in the comments. They're trying to get stuff free. Okay. Any man who's on here commenting is broke and trying to get stuff for free from women, okay? Don't listen to them. Okay, so I seen this video of this one woman. Someone posted in the group about talking about how McDonald's is a date, and talking in the car is a date, and sitting on a stoop is a date, and all this kind of crazy stuff, and that it's okay. Now, first of all, that's okay for her, but it ain't okay for someone like me. Okay, we two different people. We have two different sets of standards. And when someone tries to lower standards of women by the masses, what does that tell you? And someone purposely says, go take your butt to McDonald's on a date and love it, like the commercial says, and they're a female, and they're standing up for men who want to take you to McDonald's. That should tell you something. I mean, what does that tell you? First of all, it tells me, A, I don't think I'm worth anything but a Happy Meal or a number 3. That's the value on me. Okay? Second of all, I don't want a man to spend a lot of money on me because, first of all, I already know that I have issues. And I know he's going to be mad if he spent, $100 on dinner and he finds out A, B, C, D, G, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P about me. But if he takes me to McDonald's and I have all these issues, he's going to overlook them because I'm cheap. I'm a cheap date. So he's going to overlook all my issues. So when you agree to cheap dates, it's because you have low self-esteem, lots of issues, and you hope that by being cheap and lowering your standards is going to get you a man. I'm here to tell you, you just working in reverse. You have to fake it until you make it, okay? And you can eat good. You don't have to sit at McDonald's because you got bad credit, 10 kids, and, live in the bad part of town. They don't have to know all of that, So I'm sorry. I can't agree with any woman that tells somebody to take themselves to McDonald's on a date and be okay with it. Unless they're in junior high school and that is an appropriate junior high school meet and greet. I ain't gonna say date because I've seen junior high kids take people on movie dates or, dates to something that was way better, a carnival or something. Right? Like, why can't he take you to a carnival? Okay? Why gotta be McDonald's? She didn't even say Starbucks, y'all. She didn't even say coffee, because this cost the same thing as a supersized value meal. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. And you know what the sad thing is? There were so many women agreeing with her in the comments. I think you're right. I think you're true. Men don't need to spend a lot of money to get to know you. Men don't need to spend a lot of money to date. It's, that takes the whole getting to know someone for themselves, out of context. And I'm like, that's like, y'all gonna have y'all wedding reception at McDonald's too? Or Burger King? Which one? Ooh. Horseback riding. Yeah, that's a good date. Okay. Dang, I got 2 minutes left, y'all. Okay, you asked a friend to pay your bill that was like under $200 and they said they did not have the money until today. How do I drop him? Well, get the money first and foremost. And tell him this is going to be a weekly or monthly thing. Will you be able to help me out next month too? And if he says no, then drop him. But get the money first. I'm talking to a doctor. He's doing quite well, but not particularly rich. He has said that he wants to settle down So should I go for it? He is a good man, but I know that he has the potential to make money. Okay. Doctors, they don't start making money till they're old. Okay, if he's young, if he's a young doctor, it's gonna be a long time before he get paid. Okay, why? Because they got the medical school bills. They have to do their internship. They have to build up their practice. They got to work for the county or some little cheap clinic before they can start really getting paid. Most doctors don't start getting paid till they're like 40, 50, 60. Okay. And if they're an eye doctor, you know, unless they sell designer glasses and have their own business, nope. Garbage men probably make the same as a doctor that's just coming out of school. Okay. What do I consider a high six-figure salary? Well, it just depends on where you live because, like I said, like some states, the cost of living is really high versus some states are really low, and the salary is different for each job in different states. So if you live in a state or a city where the cost of living is low, you could get away with like 200,000 a year. But if you live somewhere where it's really high, 500,000 plus is, you're going to be good. You're going to be able to have what you want, do what you want, and not have to, struggle or settle. And then if you have kids, that's not a problem. But if you're going for, any type of six-figure man, make sure that they're in a career that will grow. Okay, because or that they can advance in, because that means it'll only grow and it won't shrink. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Right. Okay, so the troll guy is saying women have to have their own things going before anyone will take them seriously. Well, most women do have things going. Like, that's only a problem with men. Women have lots of ambition and careers. Like most of the people that I do consultations with and who are on this channel, they all have good jobs. They or they make money. They're not broke. They're not homeless. They don't live with their mama, most of them. I mean, some of them do, but there are probably more guys on my channel who live with their mom and make less money than the women on this channel, which is why I don't know why y'all here, because they're not looking for y'all and they're not even talking about y'all. When I met my husband, I told y'all I was a mortician, okay? I embalmed dead people. I drove hearses. I worked in a funeral home. I worked around millionaires, politicians, surgeons, doctors, okay? That was my circle. But, that doesn't mean that I didn't want a successful man to take care of me and take me away from it. Okay. Oh, and that brings me, I gotta go, y'all, but that brings me to probably my next video topic. Actually, I have two video topics coming up. A lot of people think I'm a feminist, and they probably don't know what that definition is, because I am a total opposite of a feminist, okay? And then another video topic that's coming up is types of careers and jobs that will lead you to meeting wealthy men. Okay, so if you don't know what career direction you want to go in, or you don't know what to do with your life, or you want to switch up careers and put yourself in an environment around a lot of successful potential partners, I'm going to go into that in one of my next videos. Okay, so I'll leave y'all something to research, and maybe y'all can comment on some other places that I might leave out, that careers that will boost your chances of marrying or upgrading to a better partner. Okay. What are my thoughts on marrying for money? Are you serious? Have you been watching my channel? um, my thoughts on marrying for money: it's smarter, wiser, more beneficial, more responsible to marry for money than it is to marry for love. Can't argue with that. Okay. I don't know. Somebody in the group told me that their aunt was like, they married a bunch of times and a bunch of rich guys, and all the rich guys left her their money when they died, and like all her grandchildren are set for life because of all the money. If who you date and sleep with, if that can affect two generations from now and pay your grandkids way through life, you did good. You're gold. So, but if you married for love and y'all struggled and your grandkids struggling and they grandkids struggling and they get what kind of love is that? What kind of love is that? Okay, what kind of love is that? I married for the love of my seeds. I married for the love of my future generations. I married for the love of the last name that attaches itself to my children. Okay, there you go. Hmm. Okay, so women who think they're better than men and men who think they're better than women. Okay, whatever. So a man think it, so he is. So a woman think it, so she is. You probably are better than a lot of men, and there are some men that are better than a lot of women. You know, no one's equal. No one's equal unless you're twins, and then there's always the evil twin. So. Mm-hmm. What? Somebody's in here talking about the government backs up women for getting pregnant. Well, at least somebody do. Thank you, government, because some of these men out there don't. They think they could just get women pregnant and walk away free. So oh well, wake up call. You know, if you lived in Canada, now somebody told me this. In Canada, you got to pay child support until that child is like 30 something, or until they die or something. I don't even know. It's like some guy said he's still paying child support and his son is 39. Okay. So, you lucky you in America and on child support. Don't move to Canada. Um, I don't know if I can notify you guys when I'm going live. I can do like a pre-video, say, hey, I'm going live tomorrow. That's the best I can do. Or you can click the bell on my subscriber button next to my subscriber button, and it'll send something to your phone. Say, hey, something is live, or something's uploaded a video. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to answer the last question, then I really gotta go because I think somebody's waiting on me. Oh, there they are. And hi. I'm gonna try to buy some time. Is it okay if we do it at 12, or you want to do it now? Okay, let's see what they say. Okay, oh, so 1 p.m. my time? Is that okay? It's for a good cause, okay? My husband's downstairs working right now because he can work from home like half the time, and then he works in his office the other half. I was trying to get him to do a video with me, but he says no, he can't. He's not. He's very camera shy. And it's like, men need to see a good example of how a real man operates, because they need some mentors. They need to see what success looks like. They need to see what a man who provides and protects family and kids on purpose looks like, and their reasoning behind it, and how his woman has helped him reach new heights and new levels and new status. You know, you get a nice looking woman next to you, you're automatically upgraded. People automatically think you have more than what you have. You see a guy with a woman, you automatically think, oh, he must be a millionaire. He got her. Okay? So fake it till you make it. Okay? He was faking it with me, and I'm faking it with him, and we gonna, I told y'all in just a little while, it's gonna happen. So, a beautiful woman who you can fully take care of, who's not out sleeping with everybody because of you taking care of all her needs, including financial needs, she's going to up your status. She's going to make people think you have more than what you have. You're more successful than you are. You're smarter than what you are. You're able to provide for this type of woman. So you're going to get more respect. You're going to get more, potential raises, potential job offers, and all that kind of stuff, because you the man. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, when a woman wears a very nice handbag or a very nice jewelry, people automatically think, oh my God, she must have a rich boyfriend, or she must have money, or she must be classy and have very high standards and only date millionaires. Well, half the time that stuff's not even true. But that's how you're going to get treated. That's what you're going to attract. And eventually that's what you will be. So, men, if you want to go higher in life, get a woman that will motivate you to that level, that will push you to that level, because you can't fake it forever. That woman going to get tired of you faking it. She's going to be waiting. You'll be like, okay, you got a nice 6-figure salary, but keep going, okay? And you're going to keep going, because this woman can go get a millionaire anytime, any time. So that's going to make you go work hard and become one yourself, okay? And most rich men who are very successful will tell you that if there wasn't the certain woman they were trying to impress, or whatever, they wouldn't be where they are. They wouldn't get out the damn bed, and that's really the truth. Hold on. Okay, they said they'll wait till 12. I'll say thank you. So, yes, men, if you're happy at your mediocre state in life, with your $40,000 a year and your nice apartment and your generic sports car, that's fine. Women are not impressed with that unless they have less than that, or don't want more than that for themselves or their family. I'm not impressed with it, because I can make that in my sleep. I was just talking to my husband right now how I can afford my dream car, but I don't want to get it. And he's like, you need to go ahead and get it. You only live once. And I'm like, well, you're right. I might go get it. I'm thinking about it. I might go get it. But then I said, if once I get this dream car, then what? What am I gonna wake up for? What am I gonna want after that? Is it ever gonna be enough? And I'm like, let me move out of this mindset first before I go and get my dream car, because I have to feel like I'm supposed to have it, and it's supposed to be mine. I'm supposed to be driving it, and I have to be comfortable in my mindset at that time. Even I have issues with progressing so fast that I feel like sometimes I need to slow down a little bit, because it's almost like, once you have everything you want, what else is there to want? And that's one of the things that I'm always thinking about. Like, once I have everything I want, then what? I got all these purses, all these a nice car, all this jewelry, every type of makeup, all nice clothes. What's next? What else do I want? So after the novelty of having money wears off, and having things, having everything you want wears off, all you can do is upgrade the brand, upgrade the technology, go on vacations and stuff like that. You come out of the shopping phase because you have everything. So now you want to travel. Now you want to buy second homes. Now you want to get luxury dream cars. And now you want to do this and that. And I don't feel like I want my kids to grow and understand that they don't come this easy. So I'm kind of slowing it down so I can teach them. I'm just doing this so I can teach them. But you know, I really want to go get my dream car, and I want to feel okay about it with my kids. Because I don't want them to be asking for my dream car when they turn 16. Oh no, you got to work, okay? You got to go. You got to go get your own. I don't want to spoil my kids. That's what I'm saying. Don't want them to think everything comes this easy. They don't see me putting in work. They don't see him putting in work. They just see us when we are off duty. How can you use alchemy in the process of finding a rich man? Okay, alchemy is, spiritual alchemy is basically using universal laws to get what you want. Okay, so universal law. Okay, the law of correspondence is the first law that you need. This is cause and effect, basically. Okay, so you have to cause yourself to meet a rich man. And how do you cause yourself to meet a rich man? How do you cause that? Okay, this is how you cause it. You go to places where they hang out. You sit there until one approaches. The effect is they will introduce themselves. You will meet a rich man. Now it's up to you to keep this going. Okay, so once you cause the situation, the effect is automatically on the damn way. Okay, so after you cause the situation and you get the effect you want, now you're moving into the law of rhythm. Okay, this means everything that goes up must come down. This means polarity. Okay, this means if you give this man everything, eventually he's not going to want it anymore because you have it all. Just like I explained, once the shopping novelty is gone, you want something else. So never give them your all. You will always keep the balance. He will never stop. He will never get bored of you. He will never seek something else because he's gotten everything. Because now the pendulum is swinging back and forth and right here instead of here and then here. You're keeping it right here. You're keeping it in balance. You are a magnet. Okay. So you're a magnet keeping it right here. Okay. So another way that you can use alchemy is the law of gender. Stay in your gender role. Do not try to be the man, and man, do not try to be the woman. This is how rich men like to be masculine, and they like feminine women. Okay, that's why a lot of successful women have a tough time meeting a partner that has money, because they like ultra feminine. The law of the universe is that there's always a feminine energy and a masculine energy. Okay, if you're super masculine, you don't want another masculine energy. You need a super feminine energy to balance you. So that's why it's important. Okay, and another universal law that you can use is the law of vibration. Okay, now this is a really important one. Okay, the law of vibration represents that everything is in motion. Okay, nothing is a solid. Everything is in motion. Everything is energy. Everything is a bunch of energy moving together. Okay, this means that your energy and your focus and your words can affect a person just by talking to them, feeling something and being in their presence. You're going to shift their vibration and their energy. Okay, so if you're thinking, I'm going to marry a rich man, I'm only supposed to marry rich men, I can't marry anyone but a rich man, You're vibrating that. That's your energy. Your energy is going to be transferred to the man sitting next to you. And if he's rich, he's going to feel like, this is the type of woman that I'm supposed to marry. This is the type of woman that wants to marry me. This is the type of woman that I deserve. This is the type of woman who is supposed to be with someone like me, because that's what you're vibrating. So the energy will, you know, become a thought and an idea, and they're going to respond to that. Okay. Now, if you're sitting over here broke, you know, in some sweatpants and a head wrap, sitting next to this rich guy, you're vibrating, oh, I feel really insecure. I don't belong here. I should have dressed better. I should have did A, B, C, and D. And then this guy's over here. Why is she here? She should have put on some clothes. What's that thing on her head? Now, you're sending that energy to him, and he's going to move away because it ain't, you know, that's what you're sending out. But that's why it's important to look your best when you go out, because of the law of vibration. You attract, you mirror, the other person's energy will mirror your energy. Okay, now that's some metaphysics and stuff, but you can apply it to dating. Okay, Oprah style. No, don't ever pay 50-50 on any dates. You don't pay on dates, ladies. If you're paying on dates, you're dating the wrong man. So if you can't do any better, or you feel like you don't deserve any better, then this is not the channel for you. Okay, you don't date men who ask you to pay. Okay, that's just a no-no, unless they're handicapped or you're a younger member of your family that's male. You know, even handicapped people got money because, you know, sometimes they got a huge settlement. You know, I saw this guy who was rolling around in a wheelchair in a mall with this really pretty girl, and she had about 10 shopping bags, like from Michael Kors, Polo, Neiman Marcus, Saks, and she was just walking right next to the wheelchair dude. And I know he had money because he just took this girl shopping. You know, gold diggers will stoop to the highest and to the lowest levels, but they're gonna get what they want. I think she married him though. I told the whole story in my group, but for time's sake, I can't really tell the whole story, but yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. The group, if someone's asking about the group, I'm not letting a lot of guys in. There's only like 2 guys in the group, and they're on our team. So if guys are trying to get in the group, I'm not letting y'all in. I'm so sorry about that. Y'all got y'all own groups. Y'all don't need to be up in here learning our secrets and tricks, because they get more detailed in the group, because, you know, there's more time spent there. But the group is called, let me tell y'all what it's called. It is called Youre 7, 2 words, Youre 7, spelled out 7, dating, relationships, advice. Okay, and it has Rihanna on the cover art going like this from the Bitch Better Have My Money video. That's how you know it's me. Okay. Sorry. So, yep, like I said, oh, I got 7 minutes left, y'all. Okay, so let me tell y'all a story about the life coach, because somebody just mentioned the life coach. Okay, so there was a few people I had to kick out of the group because they were like going and snitching and telling all our business. And these were women. And one of them was a life coach, and another one didn't want to be there because the group just wasn't for her, so she left on her own. But before you join this group, this is not about finding true love. This group is not about finding true love. Okay, It's about logic and strategy, and to getting the lifestyle that you want, the type of partner that you want, the type of relationship that you want at this time. Okay, it's not about finding true love and happiness and struggle love. It's not about that. It's about, look, I want to live good. What are the steps I need to take? Give me some advice. That's what it's about. It's not about, waiting on somebody to improve and marrying for potential, or, waiting on somebody to get divorced. It's about getting what you want right now. Okay? So if you come in to get, some advice on love and struggle and stuff like that, don't come to this group. It's not for you. Okay? It's very cutthroat, sharp, to the point. Like, women will be dating an 80-year-old man up in this group if he has a couple $1 million. Okay? So this is for the serious person that wants to change their life by upgrading who they're dating. Okay? Now, everybody has their standards and their morals. Some people will date an 80-year-old man. Some people won't. Okay? But they're not afraid to tell you what they'll do. Some people will only date certain type of guys who make this amount of money. Some people will date lower, level guys, but still get paid. It all depends on your status and where you are in life right now. But nobody judges each other like, oh, are you with him? You could do, you are where you are for now, and eventually you work your way up. Okay? There's some women out there that got, guys paying more money and buying them better stuff than my husband buy me. But, we're all at different levels. They might look 10 times better than me, and that's what they deserve. So they might have 10 times better game than me, and that's what they deserve, But, I feel like if you feel like you deserve it, that's what you're going to get. If you feel like you don't deserve it, you're not going to get it. If you feel like you deserve it, you're going to get it, okay? Everybody in the comments, all the guys telling me I don't deserve what I got. My husband is this, my husband is that. He going to leave you one day. I don't feel that way. I feel like I deserve everything plus more. And that's why I keep getting it. Because I feel it. I vibrate deserving more. I vibrate getting more. I vibrate this, okay? That's why you're there, because you feel like any type of woman that will deal with you doesn't deserve anything. That's why you don't get no women. That's why all the women y'all mess with are low class, and y'all can't get anywhere because you feel like she don't deserve nothing. Therefore, you feel like you don't deserve nothing. So I can't help y'all there, guys. It's all in here. Girls are never bums. What are you talking about? Girls are not bums. Okay, we got money. Okay, I got money. My own money. I have my own money. I'm not a bum. I'm just teaching women how to upgrade their relationship status. And most of these women, like I said, they have good jobs. They have good careers. They're not just sitting at home in their mom's house on YouTube trolling men's videos. They actually have money already, Every woman I've talked to, they're not broke, okay? Because they're just not. Like, the difference between men and women is that women have ambition, goals, drives, because we like comfort. We like things. We like to have stuff. We can't go without stuff, so we got to go work, okay? We can't go without stuff. Y'all can. All y'all need is a haircut and some soap. And some of y'all don't even use the soap, okay? So women always going to do good no matter what, because we like things. That's just it. So if you call a woman a bum, you need to look yourself in the mirror. Women are not bums. We can get paid just to be a woman. We can get paid just to be a woman. We can get paid to just stand there naked. Okay? We can get paid to talk on the phone to a man. We can get paid to do the simplest, stupidest. We can get paid to sprinkle glitter on a potato. Okay? There are men out there who will click $50 to see a woman sprinkle some glitter on a potato. Why? I don't know. But we can get paid for it. Can you get paid for that? Women are not bums. We are magical creatures that can get paid to sprinkle glitter on a potato. Okay? So don't come up in here and talk about women are bums. Women can make a job out of no job. Okay? And they don't even have to look cute. Okay? You can have messed up teeth and everything and still do good in life. I got 1 minute left, y'all. I'm having fun, but male strippers, yeah, but y'all gotta work. And y'all ain't gonna get them big bills. Y'all gonna go like $2, $1. And you know, y'all gotta actually work out, sweat, put oil on your body, go to work. Being a male stripper is probably harder than being a female stripper, I think. Y'all gotta do some tricks, and y'all gotta take Viagra, and what else? Y'all gotta do a bunch of stuff. Get some costumes and learn how to dance and have some type of gimmick. Y'all gotta work way harder. I've been to the female strip club and the male strip club. Female strip club, they just take off their clothes and go like this. And men, they have to like do push-ups, dance, flip, swing from rope. Yeah, I've been to they got shave every body part, every hair on their body. What else? They got to get waxed. They got to do a lot. The stuff that they wouldn't normally do. So yeah, and then they still don't even get paid because women don't give male strippers that much money that men do. Okay. Okay, so I gotta go, y'all. My consultation is waiting for me. So I'll see y'all on the next one. Share this video. Y'all know people need to hear this. Y'all know y'all got that one friend who entertaining that broke dude and making excuses for him instead of bragging on him. This is what they need to hear. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.